gone through it with lineups. Trade tonight's Megabucks starting lineup. They are fine, and this is what it looks like tonight. But kudos a back-to-back. The normal starters here for the Milwaukee Bucks are going to give it a go with a 35-25 overall record. Mitchell Irvin's your crew chief. Trey Maddox and John Butler are your officials here tonight. Giannis 22 points away.
Dallas, you know your personnel is limited, and you're thinking, well, the scouting report said let him shoot that, so it could be a long night, but maybe a lot because of Giannis, but like you said, could be because of personnel stuff for Dallas as well.
There's Klay Thompson with his first sort of attempts here for both of these teams here. It's Giannis driving, goes right at Powell. The perception of Giannis's game.
The tease that Jay had, I think, to say it worked out pretty good.
Well, he hit his only shot from the field. He's hit his both free throws here, and Giannis with the first 4 points here for the Bucks. 18 away from that 20,000 career point mark. And
it's a team when you say, oh, they only got 8 guys dressed. You go, all right, well, what? He's using that as a little bit of bait and pull that guy out there.
I wonder if he gets a little extra joy hitting mid-ranges against a Jay Kidd coach team.
That's right.
Giannis wasn't looking. TP was trying to give it to him. Dinwiddie picks up the mess and lays it in.
Double dribbling, so we try to give it up to Giannis.
Giannis looks it off. Here's Kuz's first opportunity. Driving baseline, too strong off the glass.
The referee saw it.
Dame with his one eye put up 23 points, and with his
in the face. This was last night, so I imagine that part of it is worn off. He was darn good once he got back out there, but some of those shots, I mean, just a degree of difficulty.
Thompson looks it off to Marshall, tries to cross over Giannis. Max Christie gives it right back to Marshall, not there. Klay Thompson tips it to himself, and then he'll take the shot. Thompson's first miss. Najee Marshall with the three-point attempt. The Mavs dressing 8 players here tonight. Dame.
We talk a lot about Klay and his three-point shooting ability, and I think sometimes Dame, because of the all-around player that he is, point guard, scorer, he gives much credit for the three-point shooter that he's not. Greatest three-point shooters of all time, and he's actually made more threes than Klay Thompson, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's shooting exposition.
Can he get that look off? Because he's got a great shooter's touch.
You mentioned it, Steve, too. The best three-point shooters on this floor is Powell.
Yeah, and I think you're seeing a Dallas team right now that's very centered. I think that does that when there's only 8 guys turnover for Giannis right there. But these guys know they're going to play big minutes. Might as well come out ready to go. Since the injury report came out, Kyrie got hurt. Other guys are scratched off. These guys know they're playing 25 minutes minimum with only 8 guys rest. And sometimes that gets guys pretty focused and allows them to be who they are.
Ball tipped away. The first turnover here for Dallas. Giannis going right at it.
The attack so far.
He's a perfect 4 for 4 from the field. He's got 10 points. At the 2 free throws where he hasn't missed anywhere.
He's to his teammates, how he picks his teammates up. You know, he's a great guy to be around. Definitely unfortunate that what happened to him yesterday. I wish him fast recovery. He's going to come back and do what he does. You know, keep on dominating the league and helping his team be great. And I wish him and his family nothing but the best.
It's been a tough stretch loss for the Dallas Mavericks, and I asked head coach Jason Kidd before the game, is there anything that you're telling your guys, just from a human perspective, about battling this adversity? And he said, it's not any message I haven't told them before. It's that next man up mentality. No one's going to feel sorry for you. We just got to get out there and play the game the best we can, Lisa.
Yeah, it's been something. When you think about, Steve Novak.
It's just that much worse, I think, because it makes everything seem like there's no time to grade it at this point. AD hasn't played. Luka's gone. The Lakers, on the other side of it, is they've surged up to number 2 in the West, and so it's just kind of like a double whammy, too, along with the injuries. No AD, no Kyrie, no Luka. So it is kind of shocking, and like you said, it's happened quickly.
There's been 5 NBA teams as Dame gets another. After making the NBA Finals the year before, the latest was the 2018-2019 Golden State Warriors team.
Yeah, we just played Dallas a few days ago. So far, one of the former Milwaukee Bucks assistant coach's house is now big shot right there. We can get healthy, obviously the trade, there's a lot of talk about that, but based on our personnel, like you said, how we've been playing and who we are, we think we can win a championship this year. And that was a couple days ago. Now you look at 8 guys on the bench, and I'm sure all the things that have happened, and you just wonder if they can even make the playoffs. And she said, look, Kyrie out and trying to make a push as well. Now that they see, but this group so far is they're playing well against Milwaukee in this first quarter.
Giannis is up to 12 points here too, by the way, in a perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line. And a ton in my first few games here as a Buck. Off balance for Thompson. Jericho Sims coming down with the rebound, gives it back to Porter Jr. Trying to hunt down that shot. No Giannis in this rotation. They got
it off as well. And I really think his decision making has been just as impressive as the shot making that he's had, because look, the knock on him was, look, he takes some bad shots, he maybe doesn't make great decisions. The Bucks have not seen that so far. He's really, like you said, I think, found his home and his fit. He's making great plays.
Thompson's has a really good start. About half of the Mavs tally coming from Thompson. How about
watch him knock those down? It really is art. I mean, it's a fadeaway. It's stepping back to the right. Get a few to go.
Nine-point advantage, largest lead here for the Bucks so far. A corner look for Brandon Williams in his 3rd year out of Arizona. Re-signed to a 2-way in July. Kyle Kuzma for 3.
APJ to Kuz again, and just timing with that pass. His feet are in rhythm. Kuz is getting right to that 3-point line. Great dime.
In and out, and Dallas is just getting one look at it on these possessions. Part of a 16-3 Bucks run. Dame hasn't missed a 3-point shot. Tallying 14 points here so far. That's a 2-pointer. You know,
so really a bad thing where guys are tired, they're banged up, they're not in rhythm, and there's other nights they come out and you go, I'm not sure if they did shoot around, if they watch film, what they ate, but they can't do anything wrong. They're just still in rhythm, and it just seems like that tonight.
Do it again, whatever you did.
That's
right. Dallas dressing just 8 players here tonight. Christie pulls up from Porter Jr. hesitating, but he loses it. 4 turnovers now for the Bucks.
Big time defense. Got AJ putting his chest on him. Sims coming to help out. Who's forced, and he comes back, and you know the 13-14 points in for him because they're going to be better off for it. Bobby's working his tail off. He's going to be back. But Cruz is playing some good 4-man.
Our Marquette guy. Omax. Torian Prince corner look. Tonight is the 8th game. Bobby Portis is missing, serving a 25-game league suspension for a banned substance. And the Bucks have found a way without BP here so far.
He wants to do his play, but
combined for 28 of the 41 points here in the first quarter. And the final few seconds in the hands of Kevin Porter Jr., who will drive, gives it up to Kuz, pump fake, leans into it, gets it.
Let's put a little baby Bjorn on the front.
That's right.
Put the little sound earmuffs on.
I just bought a pair of those baby earphones, whatever they're called.
You gotta put.
Brandon Williams. You were just talking in the break about Brandon Williams.
Yeah, he's not being shy so far. I think that's exactly what you get. Guys get an opportunity, and yeah, it's going to be.
And a huge dose of those. Wow, the alley is his bread and butter.
That little elbow jump there. Look at Sims get up there, though.
This group really taking some pride, you know, when there is a situation with Giannis and Dame sitting on the bench, whoever's on the court seems to take some pride to not lose its footing here in the game without their 2 superstars. Max Christie between the legs is short. Kuz brings it across. Next dead ball, though, Giannis will enter into this game. A little bit of a zone look, it looked like, for Dallas on that defensive possession. Leads to a transition look.
Kuz just looking for that crease right there. Thought he had an opportunity to just force it and get to the middle, probably kick that thing out, but good hands by Dallas.
Williams again. Now creating the turnover, he'll take it himself. He's got a quick
games. And so you knew when there's 8 guys that were dressed tonight, that was going to change. He was going to get some opportunities, and you got to think shoot around. He was thinking, all right, to get these shots, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to show Jay Kidd and Dallas exactly who I am, and that I deserve a little.
KPJ chases it down, surveys his options, driving with his right hand, finishing with it.
To the bit loose. KPJ does a great job coming back, getting defensive rebounds, and then keeps the ball and pushes it himself. It just allows for such a better break. The ball's already in the point guard's hands, and he's finishing or distributing. He's done both.
Steve, remember we were saying he could put up some stats real quickly? How about 6 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists in 8 minutes? Kevin Porter Jr.'s stat line here so far.
Yeah, Giannis not happy about that one too. Looked like Powell or Najee Marshall. One of those guys clocked him. No call.
Not there for Thompson. He's already put up 11 shots, Klay Thompson. Giannis lowering his head. That mid-range jumper hasn't
give up, and if they make those shots, it's on me. The coach says that, and I feel like every time Giannis makes that, you're going, looking over, going, "It's here." I always tell him to go to the basket. He's changed it up on me.
Called Giannis unstoppable last Saturday when he was asked about what do you factor in when Giannis now has been able to consistently hit that mid-range, and now he's got the step back Dirk move, a little bit short. And just the second miss from the field though for Giannis as Giannis taps it away. Shooting almost 60% the bench did. All kinds of depth here for this team. Giannis gives it up. Porter Jr. KPJ over to AJ Green, knocks it down. Hot the Bucks are 3.
Just enjoying watching those KPJ assists climb high.
The Milwaukee Bucks Foundation does for the community, and the goal here is to continue to double down on our biggest priority, health and wellness. That's wonderful. And again, it's bucks.com/soiree. That's where you can get your tickets and find out more information. Thank you so much, Marla. Really appreciate you, Lisa.
I love it, and for so many reasons, but also in watching that video, you get to see the assistant coaches in suits again. You don't get to see them anymore on the sideline.
That's right. Only the it's like when Giannis shoots free throws.
As long as you wear a suit, put up, then those percentages will continue. 6 for 6.
Nothing we can do. He's locked in. He's been making them. We've been talking about him every game, and he had said the 11 for 13 game was that against Dallas. Shooting so well, and just seeing it continue. You could just tell when Giannis has those big games where he does. He obviously shoots a lot, so he has games where it's high volume, and he has them where he goes 17 for 19 or 16 for 18, and he shows cat's out of the bag. We know you're a maker.
Got the box score right here as Giannis hits the deck. He was 11 of 13.
Distributing, and so that's why I think part of it is you see his scoring down. But, you know, to your point, the free throw percentage and the assists, the defenses are loading up on him, and he's just making the right play. And well, you saw it just last night against Atlanta. 4 assists in the first quarter, and then the defense had to shoot the free throws the way he has his whole career, up above 90%. When you get Giannis on board the way he has as of late, it's a nightmare for teams to figure out how do you guard these guys.
Giannis brings it down with one hand. He's got 16 points. Dame has 19 in the first half. Uses a screen from Giannis, and Dame is human. His first 3-point miss of the night.
He makes this. He just might not miss the whole game.
Might just force him to wear a patch or something, shooting one eye. AJ Green not there. Arch's lead has been 15. 59 to 44. Dinwiddie spinning off Brook.
Told you he's one of the greatest ever, but 19th in NBA history. It really is awesome.
And Larry Nance. Pete Nance has something to say. One of the newest additions.
Yep, trying to get his ankle back healthy. Oh,
yeah.
Half 2 really comes out so they can put this thinking kick.
Chevrolet, the #1.
Bucks on a 9-0 run. They've had some big runs already here in the first half. And the Mavs no field goals and almost a 5-minute field goal drought. See if Max Christie can end that. In and out. It keeps going.
KPJ did not get the steal on that last one, but I really love his anticipation because he got a big steal last night.
Ooh, Dame thought about it. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger. Here's Giannis against Prosper. Giannis just pushing him out of the way.
Send a double, J-Kid.
We did not have things like this in the Big East.
Things like this, I mean, one of the most dominant interior forces ever.
That's right.
Ever seen on a basketball court.
Here's Dame bringing it across, feeding Giannis. The catch, the finish. Giannis is at 20,000.
Williams was just thinking the same thing. He was like, "Oh, Max, come help me now down here. I'm a point guard."
3 of those, 15 points in the game. Giannis and Porter Jr. 3-pointer in and out. Giannis going for the rebound, can't get it, in Marshall's hands instead. give that shot to Marshall. He'll take. Largest lead has been 21 here for the Bucks. 17-point advantage here right now. Here comes a Giannis Dame two-man game. Work it around to the second side. Here's AJ Green, pump fake. Back to Brook Lopez. Damian Lillard driving, takes the contact, works it off to Brook Lopez.
Boy, what patience on that possession, too, to just keep moving it. Boy. The kind of games that, to be honest, a guy in his position played 17 minutes last game, and like you said, has been inconsistent with his minutes and his shooting, and there goes that guy again.
In the reverse. And Damian Lillard, a huge first half, 26 points that he's put up. 5 of 6 from 3.
Body language and just the energy, the difference in what these two teams are kind of going through right now. There's one on a winning streak. There's one, we talked about quite a bit what they're going through as far as injuries and just the feeling around the franchise right now. And so these guys come out here trying to make the right plays, but sometimes it's just not your week, your month. It should not be the Mavs month.
For various reasons, not.
When you're winning, when guys are playing, you respect it enough not to mess with it. You got to come out here and go against a team that's depleted like the Mavs are. You got to worry about you. You got to worry about continuing to get better, and I think we're seeing that in this first half with these 72 points and a lot of really good individual performances so far.
Final few seconds of the first half. Giannis clears out his runway, looking for it, gives it up to AJ Green. Catch and shoot from the corner, not there. Final few seconds.